have to try and make someone else beat us.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
A shot to stop the run, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Here's Insanity, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. The three ball. Pass to the franchise. Here's Insanity. Yep, that one goes.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Celtics trail by 12. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. White can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Insanity to the wing on the left. The franchise, that's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's White. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Porzingis. That three's off the mark.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The franchise, the pass to the Prophet. To the wing, right side. Here's the franchise, hounded by Tatum. The shot by the franchise, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pritchard, the pass to Bird.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The shot, no good. Here's Orlando. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Insanity. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
If they place in the top 10 in fast break points, they take their chances to run, and it's something they're really good at.
And that efficiency from the free throw line, which you mentioned, speaks to this team's discipline. They obviously pay attention to their fundamentals and value every chance they get to score. Boston calls timeout. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A. Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 13. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series.
Yeah, I like what you said there. I mean, both teams are in the upper echelon of the conference, but they really dominated that matchup. We'll see if that continues to be the case tonight.
Here's Jay. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Insanity. Here's Jay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown scanning the floor. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jay. Pass to the franchise. Here's Jay. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. Now here's Brown. Yet to see a basket. Left side, Brown.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That one misses. Magic leading by 17. Insanity gets the bucket. Insanity's got his second basket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
There's Tatum with the three. Drills it from deep. Tatum's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
He got it up. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Xavier Tillman, and it's Brown in at the point guard position. Here's Lights Out. 14 points his last outing. Pass to the franchise. Here's the franchise. Defended by Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Lights Out. And the layup falls. Lights Out's got his first points of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Magic leading by 18. Here's the franchise. Lets the three fly. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jason Tatum.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's Lights Out. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Takes a three. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, I think there's room for improvement.
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Pritchard. Can they get it? And he lays it in.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
Out to the right wing. To the right side. Here's lights out. He's got 7.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Jay. Lays it up and banks it in. Jay's got 12 points in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Bird. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot. He showed you right there. He can do it when he needs to.
The franchise. The pass to the franchise. Uncovered. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. The franchise. The pass to the franchise. Here's Jay. 12 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Out left to the wing. The franchise. Kept alive. Here's Jay. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Jay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Puts up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. The franchise has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jay. He's got 15. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
2 minutes.
Pass to Pritchard.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of this game. Here's Bird. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Over to the left wing. There's the steal. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
1:25 left to play in the first half. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. So both teams making some changes here. Outside White. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds.